A bell rings, stone doors close, and a young woman disappears from the world forever. Or, at least, that's what they wanted you to believe. Because behind these convent walls, medieval nuns were speaking in secret, not with words, but with symbols, with gestures, with messages so subtle they passed directly under the eyes of the church. This is the true story of the convent lover's code, a hidden language of forbidden love, danger, and quiet rebellion. And once you see it, you'll never look at a convent the same way again. Here was the problem. Medieval nuns were not allowed to love, to touch, to communicate freely, sometimes not even to speak unless spoken to. But they were still human. So they created a solution. A hidden code, built into prayers, embroidery, music, and daily rituals, that allowed messages to pass without ever being written plainly. This video decodes that secret system. Many women didn't choose the convent. Some were sent there at 12. Some were forced after family scandals. Some were hidden away to protect inheritance. Love didn't vanish when the doors closed. It was trapped, and trapped love finds a way out. 1 stitch forward, 2 stitches back. To outsiders, it was embroidery. To another nun, it was a sentence. Tiny variations in stitching, looser threads, repeated motifs. Spelled initials, locations, even emotions. A flower stitched upside down meant grief. A vine without leaves meant longing. Some prayers were never meant for God. Nuns altered sacred texts, just slightly. 1 word replaced. 1 pause extended. A pause meant wait. A repeated phrase meant meet. The church heard obedience. The lover heard a message. Convent gardens were watched, but not closely enough. A white cloth on a rose bush meant safe. A broken branch meant danger. A path swept twice meant tonight. Even silence became language. When the code was uncovered, punishment was brutal. Solitary confinement, public confession, permanent silence vows. Some disappeared from records entirely, but the codes never fully died. There was one symbol so dangerous. It could destroy an entire convent. A candle burned during daylight. It meant, I choose love over vows. If seen, it meant exile, or worse. History remembers nuns as silent shadows. But silence was never empty. It was filled with coded love, whispered hope, and brave defiance. And maybe, somewhere in those old walls, their messages are still waiting to be read.